breakdowns on both sides in the fourth quarter?
I mean, it was what we talked about, right? It was offensive rebounds on their part and turnovers on our part. Like, that's what this team does, and we talked about it prior to the game. It's like if we allow them to play to their strengths, it's going to be hard to win. And like we were still in the game, through those mistakes. So, we're going to be a good basketball team. But again, we just can't shoot ourselves in the foot that way.
What did you see from Donovan? He finished 31 points and 9 assists, and especially when he would come back into the games and go on some runs. What did you see how he was facilitating and running the offense?
I mean, he's an elite basketball player. There's not many guys in this league that are better than Donovan and are capable of doing the things that he can do. So he puts so much pressure on the defense. He has the ability to make all the passes. Again, it's he's hard to deal with, but he makes defenses have to make tough decisions over and over again.
And after Darius' injury, took over at point guard, you talked about how you wanted to stagger them. Obviously not an ideal scenario, but how did you just see the way that he was able to lead in those moments and kind of show how you can stagger them?
Yeah, I mean, he's comfortable. I think it's, that easy. Like, this isn't something that he hasn't done before. This is something that, he's carried teams on his back, so he understands, the moment, and he's capable of it. So, again, it's not new, and it's, what we expect of him.
Do you have any further update on Darius at the time?
No, not yet.
That was what I was going to ask. I know you don't have an update, but obviously he was down for a few minutes. He got poked in the eye. Is there any?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was. He's got a laceration on the inside of his eyelid. So obviously, uncomfortable spot with all the things that he has to do. His head and everything was clear, and all those things. But he was cut and bleeding pretty bad from the inside of his eyelid.
Coach, I know you won't want to use that as an excuse, but how difficult was it to overcome the loss of Garland at that point?
I mean, you miss an all-star, right? You miss a guy who, like we talked about, being able to stagger him and Donovan's minutes so that one of those guys is always on the floor. And we know through history what Darius is capable of and how he can carry an offense, as well. So, you miss that. But I thought the other guy stepped up, did a really good job of fighting and competing. So we'll figure it out.
Anything else?
Coach, coming back to Ricky, but it's about the match of today. Do you know that at some moments you miss the calm that gives Ricky to the teams in the games like today?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's, again, another guy who's extremely experienced, who's been through some really physical and tough matchups. He knows how to relieve the pressure on other guys. He knows how to make, defenses pay when they make mistakes. So, you miss Ricky obviously there too.
Thanks, Coach.